Hey there, everybody. It's another week. We're into the third week of January already. 2015 is gonna fly by. I can't even believe it. So this week I haven't weighed. I am kind of weighing every other week, so I have no status on my weight this week, but I did want to just talk briefly about whether or not to clean out your pantry or not. So some people, when they go through and they cut stuff out of their diet, they remove everything from their house that has to do with that type of food, and that works for some people, but I decided this time that I am not going to do that because sugar is everywhere. It's every party we go to, every gathering we go to, every restaurant we go to, anything we go to, we're gonna have sugar, and the rest of my family isn't cutting it out cold turkey like I am, so there's still gonna be stuff that they want to eat that I shouldn't be eating with the sugar in it. So I decided not to clean out our pantry or clean out our refrigerator, and just to leave those foods in so that I can get used to them being around, but making a choice not to have them. So it's been kind of hard, but actually it's really just been a mindset for me, that making sure that I'm just in the right mindset and not getting too hungry. That's another thing, is as I make sure I don't get too hungry, then I don't want to grab those sugary foods, because I find when I'm super hungry, I make really poor choices. So I'm trying to eat a lot more protein so that I stay full longer, as well as a lot more fiber, and just ensure that I don't grab those foods. And another thing is when you're cutting something out, make sure you read labels, because if it has less than 2% of an ingredient in there, it actually doesn't have to be listed on the nutritional fact chart. So something might say it has 0 sugar, but then in the ingredient list, the 4th or 5th ingredient might be sugar. So because it has less than 2%, it might not be enough to say that it has a gram of sugar in it. So just be aware of that when you're cutting stuff out. Because, for example, I was making chicken noodle soup and I realized that the chicken broth I was using had sugar in it. And so I was like, oh, bummer. Who thought that chicken broth had sugar in it? And same, I was at Costco and I was going to buy chicken salad because I was like, oh, I can eat chicken salad, and it had sugar in it. But it said 0 sugar, but then it listed the sugar in the ingredient list. And same with some corn tortilla chips that I was gonna buy. It said 0 grams of sugar, but then in the ingredient list, it was like the 4th or 5th ingredient. So just read your labels, read the actual ingredient list, because that's what's gonna give you the best idea of what is actually in your food. So make it a great week, and it's up to you whether you wanna clean out your pantry or not, but read those labels, and I will talk to you next week. Thanks so much. Bye-bye. Oh, and to follow my journey, go to marthaknight.com to see my success and see my journey and see what's going on. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.